What's going on, y'all? It's Tensai. I'm here answering questions with Sounds of the Future. Shout out 508 on.
Is that 508?
Yeah. Now I'm back in this shit. I'm just back in this shit. I'm back in this shit. I'm just back in this shit. Now I'm back in this shit. I'm back in this shit. I'm back in this shit. Yeah.
My name is Tensai. I'm a producer. I'm from Long Island, New York, Bolton to be exact. I've been producing seriously since 2024, but I've been making beats since 2021. I have credits with people like On the Radar, Lance London, Lonnie Love, people in that space. Well, it was quarantine. I didn't really have nothing else to do. I'm just in an online class, and then I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just like learn how to make beats. And then I was just doing that over and over again, and then it became a thing. And then in college, I really started to realize I was getting a little bit better at it. And then like one night it just hit me. It was just like, why not just like take it like all the way serious? Well, seeing songs I produce get like places like Plaqueboymax's streams. I done had cosigns from various artists. I done been in rooms with a lot of people that I never thought I'd be able to meet in real life. Like, it's always cool. It's always rewarding hearing songs I produce get played in like the clubs and stuff. That's also rewarding as well. It adds a certain dopamine to me. Long Island, it has a whole lot. There's a lot of legends that come out of Long Island. There's a lot of people that came out of Long Island. I even went to school with Busta Rhymes' son. So it's always little stuff like that. It's just like Long Island, like it creates a lot of great people. To be honest, success-wise, I want to be like a CEO. I want to have something start from the ground up and just emerge. Like, I just want to have a household name. I want to be like, my name wants to be like I'm talking about like UMG. Like, that's how big I want it to be. I want to have something that can just grow forever, even without me being here. Really, anything else, like being an A&R, a talent manager, even film. I'd want to do almost like every type of pocket and avenue in the entertainment industry. I just feel like I have every skill that I acquired from music. I could always translate it to something else. It could always be improved. My stance on that, it kind of really like changes as I grow, like little by little. Like, I start to see stuff differently than I did when I first started. I will say, yeah, like New York artists is like, it's very rare that a larger one would reach out to a smaller one, but it does happen. It's just not brought to light as much. And even me too, like I work with producers, I work with artists that some people know, some people just don't know. They've never heard of them a day in their life. Like, one of my biggest accomplishments have been made with producers that nobody knows. And I work with producers that work with everybody. So it's like, it's a little mixed, but I try like to keep every interaction genuine. I try to make sure that's like, I put the music first. I don't put theatrics or anything before the music. To be honest, I want my music to work for me. You know, I want my music to be something that it could just work for me for a long time. I want my music to age well. I want my music to be like wine. Like, I want it to be something that anybody could just go back on. Anybody could just appreciate years later. I also want to have a broad catalog to the point where it's like anybody of any demographic can like at least enjoy my music to a certain degree. So it's really a lot I'm doing. I'm putting a whole lot of hours into it. I'm trying my hardest just to make sure like I can do what the greats are doing at a level to the point where it could always be remembered. To be honest, all I need to hear is just one sound I like, and then I just let my ears do the rest. Like, I make beats with my ears. I don't try to think too hard. I don't try to use like a whole, I just let it happen naturally, let it flow. And yeah, I just all I need is just that one thing that could just set it all off, and then the whole beat would be made. Definitely influences. No matter what genre I make, I always try to do my own thing, but I also have inspiration from other producers like Cash, Fuckboy, all those people. Like, they really helped develop my sound in a certain way to the point where it's like I could see that, and then I could kind of make something else from that. But I listen to a whole lot of music. I listen to a lot, and I could just retain all that information and try to mold it into something else. People I really work with, I want to work with K1. I want to work with Artur Mo. I want to work with who's Jay Safari. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but I want to work with people that I could just, like, anything they touch turns to gold. Whole time, anybody that knows me and anybody that has done their homework on me, I was rapping before I was making beats for real. Like, 2022, 2023, I was rapping, I'm not gonna lie, and I had to put that down. That wasn't bad or nothing. Like if you listen to my music now, it's a little alright, but it just like, it was never really a thing I wanted to pursue for real, because it was always being a producer first. But maybe I'll come back. Who knows? Like who knows? If producing gets me the whole spiel, and I got a little bit extra ways I could split my talents, then yeah, I'll come back to rapping one day. Really, I didn't know how the metric worked when I first started to really lock in and get into it. When I was really trying to network and reach out to people and try to get heard, it was just a lot of just shooting air balls. I was shooting mad air balls. And then I realized like I have to work very hard to get seen. That's one. Then you have to work very hard to get respected. That's two. And then you have to work super hard for people to work with you. So it's a thing like that. Like you have to like earn every interaction. I have a collab tape with an artist, with one of my artists. I've known him since I was a kid. We have an album together dropping. I don't know when it's gonna drop. It's gonna drop soon. And then I have my own producer tape dropping in 2026. Be aware of that, be on the lookout for that, because it's gonna be some of the best music that I ever put my hands on. Man, whatever goal you have, whatever dream you wanna achieve, you have to lose sleep, you have to grind, you have to, it's blood, sweat, and tears into anything you wanna do. It doesn't matter if it's school, it doesn't matter if it's a creative dream, an artistic dream, it doesn't really matter. You have to lose sleep. You have to lose your mind in order to really do this. But at the end of the day, if it's something you really want to do, you'll be fine with doing that. There's been countless nights where I thought to myself I wasn't good enough. There's been countless nights where I told myself that maybe I should just not do this anymore. But at the end of the day, I'm still here doing it, and I've still done a lot, and it's a lot more is going to keep on happening. So. Really think to yourself, like if this is something you want to do, you have to put in a whole bunch of hours. You can't stop. You just have to keep going forward.
Back in the field, back like I never left, ready to spill. Only got one shot, I go for the kill. Could've went platinum with thoughts if a drill, but I found a better way without a deal.